please, silent.
You say that as you adjust the chair. Hey everyone, welcome back.
Welcome back, everyone, to Whispering Chair Theater. They are love owls. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? You know, I forget. That makes two of us for not knowing. Oh, a memory of a... Oh.
Memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder.
I plunged the knife into his heart over and over and over again, and I felt glee!
And then sat. And then more glee.
Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed...
No, I don't believe it. Not Mr. Edgeworth.
Once again, it goes to the fact that Miles would have had to have been under great duress, but fully consenting and stabbed someone multiple times. It would not have been with a gun. I always get the feeling that if any character is going to fly off the handle and go knife crazy, it's going to be Miles.
Yeah. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently, but he'd never take someone's life, never.
Nick?
Yeah, how's everyone doing?
He bursts in and just pushes Maya out of the way. It's like, yo!
What do you think of my performance today? I hadn't swooned him in the aisles, huh, Maya?
Swooning? Me? Oh, yes! I do remember feeling faint.
Right on, tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick?
Don't you have, a girlfriend named Keonce? In huge air quotes?
What are you talking about? That girl never existed in the first place.
I know, and then it's like, why are you trying to hit on Maya, who is underage, when you supposedly have a girlfriend? Unless she's fake, like we've been joking the whole time.
Huh? Me? Maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. I think you could do better than that. Come on, I said Edgeworth in here, dude. Edgy. You guys should be bowing before me, yeah? Bow before your hero.
What
Fine,
if we don't and say we do?
Larry, you really helped in the trial today.
Surprise! Of all surprise, you actually were there and wasn't making it up like I feared he was. Which is all I really asked for him to have actually been on the lake. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. Because he was.
But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious.
Which is why he ran.
But Edgy ain't off the hook yet.
Way to spoil the mood, Larry.
Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? From where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy.
In what way? Like the edge of a knife or the edge of a knife?
I mean, you could really tell he's... I have to squint at this text because for some reason the syntax felt off. Can you really know he's telling the truth about that night?
Nick?
I don't know. But what I do know is I'm gonna believe in you two till the end.
The two of us.
Us two?
Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right?
No, he means me, right, Nick?
You just should have said 3 people.
Yeah, you, Larry.
Not me? But why you, Larry? Oh, it's like squabbling kids.
Actually, yeah, why me, Nick?
Because he's a witness. Enough with the silent treatment. Nick? Why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently. He's a completely different person from the guy you knew as a kid. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think?
You didn't know him back then.
I don't think even Phoenix really knew him back then either.
Back then, he wanted to become a defense attorney.
I think that they were friends for like a week. Wait. Was that when you two were classmates?
Yeah, in grade school. They saved me. Miles and Larry. They saved me and I'll never forget it. And that's why I became a defense attorney, you know? Besides the other reasons why he became a defense attorney, that we find out, like, in every game that he gets a new reason to become a defense attorney.
He has like 15 at this point, because he's had 2 different reasons to become a defense attorney in this game. This is information also that he told you at the start of this case. Hey Larry, what's he talking about? Because I can barely remember breakfast.
Huh? Sorry, I kind of forgot.
You forget about everything. Okay, Nick, out with it. I want this juicy gossip, and that's it.
Okay, it's kind of a long story, so hang in there.
Didn't he already tell this story?
It was at the very end of the 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial.
Yeah, he told this story. Right? Or am I just imagining that we've done this before?
You remember, Larry. Spring, end of 3rd grade. Kid in our class got lunch money stolen.
Lunch money?
Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home.
Oh, I see.
Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared with $38 still inside. For a kid, that's like $1 million.
I know. You could buy tons of soda and cookies with that, and nothing substantial because you're a kid in the 3rd grade.
I'm gonna be wise and buy an entire 6-foot sub.
That you can't eat all of.
Yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class.
Besides Larry. So they thought you did it.
Yeah, the kids in class said I should be put on trial.
Trial?
So the next day we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant.
Must be crazy. Yeah.
I didn't do it. Guilty, he did it. Guilty, it was you. Thief. Give the money back. You're such a meanie. Just admit you did it. You can't hide from the truth. I'm gonna play with you anymore. No boring my eraser. Shouldn't be allowed on the relay race.
Didn't you rob a bank the other day? The accusations get worse.
Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. I mean, in the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad, I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I had done it. Tried to apologize and went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened.
Objection.
You shouldn't have to apologize.
He's got a deep voice even in the 3rd grade.
No, that's Phoenix doing an impression of Miles where Ed was at that age.
Where he's still got a gravelly voice.
The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs. What'd you say to us? Turns around. Amateurs. Miles?
Aw, look at that. Even in the 3rd grade, he's wearing a suit a bit too big for him that clearly belonged to his dad at some point, and a bow tie.
It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No. Then you shouldn't apologize.
Wait, Edgeworth's money got stolen?
Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah.
He did it, he's the one. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. Aw.
This is always how it is. No one gang up and picking on one person.
Wasn't he out of school that day?
Well, yeah, now he's in school this day.
Okay.
Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. And that's how it happened. After that, the three of us were best of friends.
Aw. Wow, I had no idea.
Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot after all.
I forgot.
That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone without a friend in the world.
You did a good thing, Larry. He
Well,
didn't.
Oh, yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, I would have thought you'd done it.
I would have thought I'd done it.
So I took it kind of personally, see? I mean, when something smells, it's usually the butts, right?
He's right.
How much you want, but it was actually Larry who stole that money.
Absolutely.
Anyway, Edgeworth, I talked, after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father.
Oh.
I'm gonna become a defense attorney, just like my father. Famous defense attorney.
This is so adorable.
If he's so famous, why won't he fight me? Then, a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school.
Okay, so they were friends longer than a week at least.
Yeah.
The DL6 incident.
Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had something to do with his father's death.
Probably, it most likely absolutely had everything to do with the fact that his dad was dead. That's so sad.
It was several years later when I heard Edward's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney." Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said you'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Well, why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all.
Is it though? Is it?
I mean, that's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him, I don't know how many times. He never replied.
We cut to a scene of like Edgeworth at his desk. He can never know I exist.
If Phoenix knows, then Larry knows, and I can't have that coming back up to haunt me.
Oh, absolutely. That probably was the nail in Phoenix's coffin there. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends.
Couldn't just drop it. Couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him to learn why he had become who he'd become. And that's when I decided. And several other reasons.
Wait, you don't mean that's why? But you told me that you became a defense attorney because of my sister.
Shh, don't worry about that. It was all to me, Edgeworth. If I was a defense attorney, I knew he would have to meet me whether he wanted to or not.
That's not necessarily true. Is there only like two?
And if I was
one
never
of
in a
each?
court case, I would track him down because I would have legal precedence to do so. In court.
In court.
Phoenix Wright is the Prince of Tennis.
We'll saddle this at the courtroom.
Honestly, these stories are just as outlandish. This is this shot has the power to wipe out the dinosaurs.
I have successfully blocked that entire series from my mind. One, because I'm not that into sports anime,
Could be
unless
worse.
it has something to do with like shonen magic systems or something.
You could have the backstory of Beyblade in your head like I do, and remember that it was Moses who parted the Red Sea with a Beyblade.
I'd completely forgotten about that.
It's great. It's a great backstory. I love it. Edgeworth believed in me, and I'll believe in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who could help him.
I think he's wrong there, but you know what? Let's just keep going with this. This is just such a story-written way. It's like, who does this?
Oh, Nick. So is that why you helped me out for free?
No, I think it's because he owes you too.
Yes? I helped you because I believe in you, I guess. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free.
Well, he paid them with the statue that was later used to club his mentor to death.
Yeah, great payment. Good job, Larry. Yeah. No, I can make the joke. Oh, Nick.
Nick! We have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do. Okay. So I'll kill Von Karma myself.
No, don't do that. I looked up in here. He has a severe peanut allergy. I'm gonna just shove this entire can of, this entire jar right down his mouth.
Maya, we cannot have you in court again.
Don't worry, they'll never catch me.
Because Phoenix will just backwards engineer a way to prove her innocent anyways.
And then Gumshoe crawls out the window again and it's like, I heard it! It's like, you need to stop crawling out of windows, dude.
First, there's that boat shop caretaker. That rental boat shop caretaker.
There's a lot of
sketchy
syllables.
Guy. We need to find out who or what he is. And possibly, the only way to do that is with the parrot.
That's all for who. I guess I can clean out some evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go.
What did we get rid of?
At
At least we still have Polly and the metal detector.
Okay, it looks like
so we got rid of...
the second photo was removed. Her testimony was also removed.
And I think that's it.
Yeah.
All that's important is that we still had the parrot.
Yeah.
The metal detector that we refused, that Gumshoe refused to give back to us. That Gumshoe refused to take back from us. That's the context.
Nah, we're gonna need it to present it in court, apparently. That's the only reason why we still have it. Hey, pal. No. Long time no see.
Oh, Detective Gumshoe!
So I
Can
had
I borrow
something in
your
my mouth.
dog again?
So I was chewing on these really good chicken popcorn chicken. Close one day. I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it.
You mean the boat shop caretaker?
Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in custody by trial time tomorrow.
Oh, that means we got 24 hours to find evidence.
I think more along the lines of what, 15.
Okay.
Come what it may, it was my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal.
Detective Gumshoe sure is active today.
For
Someone obviously got their coffee and breakfast.
For some reason I thought he was saying I'm gonna off a criminal today. I was like, don't.
Well, please don't. This is
Oh, one other thing.
one more thing. Hey.
No one could go into the woods today.
The woods? You mean the part? Yeah, where
a lot of us camping, yeah.
because we don't need to be there anymore.
The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. I got pretty mad. No one could go there for a while.
So it's probably where that guy is hiding out. I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble.
I was gonna say that the park ranger looks suspiciously like a boat caretaker, but okay. Anyway, I'll be seeing you two tomorrow. Okay. Huh. The steel eyesore is missing.
Eyesore?
Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too.
Guess Larry's too busy worrying about Edgeworth to just show up for work. He's going to regret that in about 2 weeks. It's time to squeeze Maya through that air vent and break in. That old caretaker got away.
Yep.
I never imagined he might be the real murderer.
Hmm? I'd know that clearing out a throat anywhere. Oh, hello.
What are you doing here?
What might you two be doing here?
I thought you were stapled to the back door of your office.
Off for a walk, hmm? Oh, the days of my youth. Just like the scent of fresh lemon, you see.
Mr. Grossberg! This is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow.
Yeah, that is true, yes. But from what I saw from today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right?
Not if Manfred has anything to say about that.
Well, I'm not so sure about that one. What do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. Well, if you find anything out by the lake, come at me at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance.
Like what? Like information? That you should
Thanks,
have given us 2 days ago? What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyways, besides trying to discreetly slip us information, but thought that there was someone listening near or nearby and didn't want to?
Who knows? Let's move inside the building.
We can still get in. Burb! Let's look under that katatsu. Nobody's home. Hello, squad. Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Time to look closer at stuff.
Let's try to get into the safe.
That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Polly, what's the number to the safe? 221-1228, Squawk. I can't read, apparently. Let's open it, Nick. Come on.
I'm sure there isn't any money in there.
Yeah, but there might be something useful like court evidence. But hey! He keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there.
I'm not so sure.
Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. Stale yogurt fun bar, pictures of random people.
You know, I just realized that there's either 3 dials that we need to put in 4 numbers, or 2 dials that we have to put in 2 numbers each.
Or one's a button.
Yeah, I was thinking the center one might actually be a button, not a dial. But it's like, The only thing in there is a letter.
A letter? Oh, boring. There's
no
court
name or
evidence
signature
in
on
there,
this thing.
isn't it?
It's handwritten in a very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Wait, Edgeworth?
Nick, why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here?
How should I know? I'm going to read the whole thing. Okay, what is...
Gun appears.
Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Also says this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the 2 men who ruined your life. This letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail, how to kill Robert Hammond, frame Edgeworth, calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice.
So everything Phoenix said miraculously is true.
Is not only is it miraculously true, but that miraculous thing was set up in advance.
Which means premeditation and a second party that doesn't include Miles Edgeworth.
This is exactly what I figured out in court today. It's all here in perfect detail.
What do you think it means, Nick?
I don't know. It looks like these are instructions for the caretaker. When he killed the Robert Hammond and called it Edgeworth, he was following instructions.
But who could have written that letter?
Could be Memento style, where it's a letter to himself.
Or there was a second party, either one. I mean, the boat caretaker was pretty gone.
Yeah.
And what does that mean, get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? What did he do? Stab him?
Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue.
It's court evidence. Court evidence. Let's take the bird. Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick.
Probably shouldn't just kidnap her. Police would know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something.
Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you.
Great, now the bird's gonna hate me. Although, I wonder if there was a... It would be really nice if there was like a talk or like present... Whatever.
Have we searched everything in here?
That's basically it. I'm trying to streamline this entire chapter so we don't spend too long here.
Yeah.
In the next episode, we're gonna talk to Grossberg, find out some more information before the trial. See you guys next time.
See you guys. Bye.
Bye.